Yo, what is going on YouTube? It's your boy Mr. here today with GDL Season 2, Week 1, Team Builder and Battle against DrSlaking, Coach of the Lake District Spirits. He's a really good pal of mine. I'll probably be calling him Matt a lot in this video, but he's a really great dude. He was in the first league that I was in when I started uploading consistently, IBLD League. And we've just been good pals since then. Just great dude. I really can't say anything bad with him. He's recently started uploading at least 5 videos a week, so go check him out. He just hit 300 subs not too long ago. He's probably at like 320, 330 by now, so go check him out. Great dude. Love his content. Love him. But before we get any further, don't forget to like and subscribe and click the bell in the top right corner if you want a notification whenever I upload. So I already recorded this, but I forgot to hit record, so I probably won't be super in depth because to me I've already said this, but his team consists of Ferrothorn, Barraskewda, Kingdra, Pelipper, Seismitoad, Heliolisk, Zork, Dreadnought, Clefairy, Diglett, then Gmax Venusaur with just Overgrow. Chlorophyll is banned. So he has a hard rain team with one ice resist being Barraskewda. Unfortunately, I don't have an ice type, so I can't take advantage of this. But as you can see, I'm bringing my Gmax Urshifu with Wicked Blow, Close Combat, Thunder Punch, Aerial Ace, with enough speed to outspeed the Kingdra. It outspeeds a lot of his team outside of rain, and just with the max attack, it just hits super hard. He doesn't really have a switch into this like Gmax Venusaur, but otherwise, that's the only thing. Everything else gets. Ferrothorn doesn't want to take a Close Combat. I won't say in on Barraskewda. Kingdra doesn't want to take a Wicked Blow. Pelipper doesn't want to take a T-Punch. Seismitoad doesn't want to take a Wicked Blow. Heliolisk doesn't want to take a Close Combat or a Wicked Blow. Zork doesn't take Close Combat. Dreadnought doesn't take Close Combat. Clefairy does, but I don't. If Clefairy comes, that's a win for me. Diglett comes, that's a win for me. And Gmax Venusaur, outside of Gmax, does not want to take a Wicked Blow. So this one just can break down his team super easy and look super good here. Next up, I have my designated Barraskewda answer with Druddigon. Rough Skin, Rocky Helmet, Stealth Rock with the Dragon Claw, Thunder Punch, and Fire Punch. Max HP, max defense with the Impish Nature. Barraskewda never breaks me, and if it does, it'll take him a while. I can take any hit. I know he's going to bring the Choice Band set with Rain, just because it matches up well. It matches up well against my team outside of this, but every time he clicks a move that makes contact, he takes 1/3 amount of his HP, so it just hits him super hard, and he doesn't have a way, like, he can flip turn out, but then he still takes the same amount. And if I get a Brox, it just makes it to where he dies faster and isn't as much of a threat. Then I have Physically Defensive Rotom with the Volt Switch, Hydro Pump, Defog Pain Split. It just takes hits from a lot of mons, defogs the hazards, Ferrothorn, and Seismitoad when to set up. Pain Split, like on a if I'm weakened and I think Ferrothorn's going to come in, I can Pain Split. Then I'll Volt Switch around pretty freely, and then Hydro Pump does a decent amount to mons in the rain. Then I have a Specially Defensive Arcanine with Flamethrower, Toxic, Morning Sun, Teleport. Arcanine's not a great mon this matchup. It's really here to check the Ferrothorn and check the Gmax Venusaur, because otherwise both those mons I struggle with a lot. So yep, even though Flamethrower won't be doing as much in the rain, it still makes it to where they can't just, Venusaur doesn't just spam buttons, and where Ferrothorn can just wall my entire team. If I bring this in on a Ferrothorn, I'll most likely Toxic or Teleport the next turn, just so I can either get the momentum or whittle down a mon like Seismitoad and Pelipper. Then I have a mon he has no switch-ins for, which is Choice Specs Gengar, Psychic, Shadow Ball, Focus Blast, Energy Ball. It just hits his team super hard. Shadow Ball is extremely spammable. Psychic hits the Venusaur, Focus Blast hits the Ferrothorn, and then Energy Ball hits the Seismitoad, which is really nice for me. And I'll probably be spamming Shadow Ball for most of the game if I get it in the right position. He does have one immunity to it with Heliolisk, but that's not a great Gengar switch-in, unless if he knows I'm locked into Shadow Ball. And then We have Calm Mind, Rest Talk, Psychic Bronzong, Special Defensive. I don't think Zork would come this game. I don't think it's impossible, but I don't think it's terrible. So it's a mon that I feel like I can deal with. So Bronzong can just run the set with the Calm Mind and then just sweep with the Psychic. Because the only other way of dealing with this is Ferrothorn. But I can set up all over that if it's not Leech Seed. So I'm fine with that. So this is the team. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the battle. Yo, what is going on YouTube? It's your boy, Mid-Pugmaster here today with GDL Season 2, Week 1. I've actually already done the intro, so I don't know why I'm doing it here, but here we are in the battle. So, okay, so I got one mon wrong. He does not bring Zork. He brings the Heliolisk, which doesn't surprise me either. So let me find Heliolisk in my sprites. Let me make you just a little bit bigger. But this is pretty much the team I expected. So, Seismitoad, Pelipper, Ferrothorn, Venu, Heliolisk, and Barraskewda. So I feel like I have a pretty free, just like Gengar lead. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna lead Gengar because it pretty much gets a kill. Or I could lead Rotom. No, but I'm gonna lead Gengar. I'm kind of wishing I had T-Bolt over. I don't know what. It's like all these moves are pretty useful, but I can't kill Pelipper turn 1 now, which is kind of a problem. Yeah, I have no way of killing Pelipper. Gonna turn down the music just a little bit. So he leads Rosebush. That's the Ferrothorn. And Focus Blast has a pretty good chance to KO, so I'm just gonna go for it. And new layout, so I'm feeling pretty good. And hopefully I remember in editing to take off mons once they die. So, but I've already wished him good luck, have fun. I didn't say this in the team builder. He's one of like my best friends in the community. Great dude. But let's honestly just hope we hit a Focus Blast. I can see him maybe being like Chople so he can live a hit from Urshifu, but I don't know if he. It's like I could see him doing that, but I don't know if he would. If you know what I mean. And I'm gonna miss, and he gets the knockoff. That sucks a lot. Because this was a great breaker. So 135 minus 27. I knew I should have gone into Arcanine, but it's one of those things that was just, I don't know. I'm just gonna go for Shadow Ball now. Just try to get some damage off. Let me see if I can find a pencil. I don't think I have one anywhere. But now I click Shadow Ball and we'll see how much this does. Does around like 30%, so he's just gonna kill me. Okay, so Ferrothorn kills Arcanine. And we know he's lefties. So he's at like 70. So I could go Arcanine and just Flamethrower. I could go Urshifu and throw off close combat, but Arcanine's pretty free here. I can scare him out thinking I'm gonna Flamethrower. And I can just teleport. Or I could just Toxic. Yeah, I'm just gonna Toxic because anything that he switches in, like a Seismitoad or a Pelipper, doesn't really want to deal with it. Okay, so he does switch out. I could have gone for teleport, but agnostic. That's the Seismitoad. I'm fine with that. So this thing is toxic. And I don't believe I have any reason to stay in here. Yeah, because he can, like, even though I can't touch him with my Run and Wash, he can't touch me. And I can see if he's Water Absorb or anything else. Because, like, I don't mind giving him that damage, knowing that I can still deal with him. So he switches out into that. That's Pelipper. I'm fine with this. And sorry if you hear my dogs in the background. They're not barking now, but they were right before I started this. So I'm just going to Volt Switch. I don't have, like, he can easily go Seismitoad here, but if I can get rid of this early on, that'd be amazing. I should have gone for Hydro Pump though, because if he's like for some reason not Water Absorb Seismitoad, that'd be really helpful. And I don't know what he was predicting for me to go into there. Like, I guess Dredagon. Yeah, so he goes back onto Seismitoad. So he's going to take another 6%. Do we see lefties? We don't. I kind of just want to go for Hydro, because even if he heals, it'll be fine. Because if he's like offensive, I'm just going to go for the Hydro and see. And he's Water Absorb, okay. And he gets up his Stealthrox. And that honestly wasn't the greatest play, but there's not much I can do here. I'm just going to defog. I have no reason not to. And I'm faster. Imagine if defog got rid of rain like it does with terrains. And he's going to go for his own Toxic. So I don't like this thing being chipped, but it's not the worst thing in the world. So he goes down from 88 to... So he's going to be at around... I want to say like 65. I feel like he's going to switch out here. Or try to set up rocks again. But this chip damage on this is really nice. So I'm just going to click Volt Switch again. Maybe he switches out. Okay, so we do get that play right. And he's probably going to go into Ferrothorn. I keep thinking this thing's a... What's it called? I keep putting in Roserade. Please don't disconnect. So, how much does Urshifu do? Close combat does quite a bit. What if I G-Max and go for Max Knuckle? That doesn't always kill, but we know he's lefties. And how many more turns of rain? So we know he's Damp Rock. So do I click Max Knuckle here? I feel like I do. Because that pretty much just guarantees me a kill. So I'm popping off my G-Max already. Even if he goes Seismitoad, he'll be at like 65. He'll take a Max Knuckle. So he'll go to like 32%. So plus the toxic damage, I might be able to get a max airstream off. So he's probably deciding whether to set. Okay, so he's gonna switch out into agnostic. That's the seismitoad. So that's kind of what I predicted. Imagine if I would have just raw clicked like close combat there. So I'm gonna get the attack raise. Yeah, so he's extremely lowered now. So now I can just go for max knuckle again, or I can go for max airstream. I'm kind of liking the max airstream option, because he's going to run out of rain this turn, I believe. He should at least. Unless if I'm just extremely counting wrong. So this is a seismitoad. Now +1 I should be killing here, because he's not at a high amount of HP. So seismitoad is dead. Urshifu kills seismitoad. So he's out of rain here, or he has one more turn, I don't know. But even if he goes Barraskewda, I'm fine. His best play, I feel, is to go into his Venusaur in G-Max. Because that's like his only way of living a hit here. And Venusaur, if he's not bulky, doesn't always live. I should have gone for the +2 attack. That's my fault. He's going to go into Bangs. That's the Venusaur. If he's not extremely bulky, it's a chance for me to kill. I should have gone for the second max knuckle to guarantee the kill, but it's my fault. But I always live a hit. Again, sorry if you hear my dogs barking. It's probably just the mailman. So let's see what he goes for here, because I claim a kill here, because he never kills me in one shot, since we can't hold items. So G-Max one blow, if he's no HP, no defense, which I don't believe he would be, does 93 to 110, which is insane. And if I can get rid of this, it makes my Bronzong even more free, because it was my check to Venusaur. So we see big boy Venusaur, and let's see how much this does. Okay, so he's extremely bulky. Or just doesn't always crit like it says it does. So it looks like he's just more so max HP. Sorry about the thing doing that. So they 187 to 139. He did 48, which is with Sludge Bomb. That's about right. So I'm just gonna go into Bronzong here, and I'm gonna start trying to set up with Calm Minds. He's at +1. And he goes for G-Max Vine Lash. So that did 50. And that still affects me even though I'm above the ground. So I'm at 105. So I think I can just set up a Calm Mind here. And we're going to get kind of into a stall war, I feel. But how much does Barraskewda do to me in the rain? He does a lot. So he's just going to go for it again. I could have rested there, which might have been the better play. Yeah, I should have rested there, I feel. Unless if he has, like, I guess it doesn't matter, because if he doesn't have knockoff, he doesn't kill me. Grass and poison move. So I'm going to rest here. And you're at around 50. So you Leech Seed. So that's been 3 turns of that. So he has 2 more. So I'm just going to Sleep Talk. And he's going to go to around like 65. So I'm going to Sleep Talk here. Because I have no reason not to. So I have to click Sleep Talk 2 turns. So he switches out probably into Nigel. That's the Pelipper. I still have my switch into this, which is fine. And I get a second Calm Mind. Barraskewda can revenge me here, but I don't think that's what's going to happen. Because if he does, I just go straight into my Druddigon. Sleep Talk again. So this will be 1 turn of sleep. So he goes for U-turn. Let's see what he goes into. Because the only thing that really wants to take this is Ferrothorn, which I have ways of dealing with. Underbite. That's Barraskewda. Do I get the Psychic? If I did, that'd be amazing here. I get Calm Mind. Which isn't a terrible thing, but it's not what I wanted here. But now I just go Druddigon. So and he's almost out of time. So I just go Druddigon here. I take any hits. And he's going to take Rough Skin Rocky Helmet. So he goes for Liquidation. 183 to 105. That's looking like choice band damage to me. So I could just Stealth Rock here. Yeah, I'm just going to Stealth Rock here because he's going to take so much damage. So this thing's at like 75. Because even if I just Dragon Claw here, he would die. And at this point, my Urshifu can kill everything. Yeah, can pretty much kill everything. So he's going to go back out into Bangs, which is the Venusaur. I could have just gone for the damage there. I'm just going to... What's my switch in for this thing? It's pretty free Bronzong here. Because I live 2 Giga Drains from this. He could have gone for Leech Seed. He goes for Sludge Bomb. My goal here is just to Psychic. So he gets Rain for a few more turns. I'm clicking Psychic here, just trying to get damage on anything that comes in. Goes for Weather Ball. Does that kill me in the rain? He doesn't kill. And I go for Psychic and kill this thing. I do not kill this thing. I have to go for rest here, and hopefully he doesn't kill me. Nope, he kills. Venusaur kills Bronzong. But now I just go into this. How many turns of rain? One more. I go into this and click Wicked Blow. Imagine if I would have clicked the... If I almost brought Bulk Up over Aerial Ace, I might have been in a better position here. So Urshifu kills Venusaur. This could easily be a timer game. He still has a whole Barraskewda, Heliolisk, Ferrothorn, Pelipper around. But I one-shot all of these. I believe I one-shot Pelipper at least with Thunder Punch. I do not. I actually don't. But I get a pretty free Volt Switch. And I can also see him going for U-turn. So we just have to see what he does here. So he goes into Underbite. That's Barraskewda. We know this thing's Choice Band. I just go out into Dredagon here. No reason not to. So he goes for Flip Turn. I'm fine with this. So now he's at like 35. So I believe if after Stealth Rock and what's it called, that damage again, he's dead. He could go Heliolisk here. Nope, he goes into this. And Fire Punch doesn't kill, but it puts him in a good range. I'm gonna go into Arcanine here. Sorry about this, I went too far on my screen. He can go for whatever he wants. Goes for spikes. That's not what I wanted. I wish I would have stayed in Fire Punch now. But do I have any reason not to Flamethrower? No, because I have a switch in to the Pelipper into the Barraskewda. So he switches out. I could have gone for the teleport there. He's taking the rocks. So no, I just go hard out into Rotom Wash. I have 5 minutes. He has 57 seconds left. He goes for U-turn. That's perfectly fine. Kind of wish I stayed in and maybe like teleported so I could get the initiative. But he goes out into Heliolisk. He's at full because of the, what's it called? So I'm just going to Volt Switch out here. What's my way of dealing with this? Thunder. He's Life Orb Thunder. So does Urshifu live a Life Orb Thunder? No. Dredagon's my play here. Or is it Arcanine? I have to go Dredagon here. No, Arcanine's my least useful member. This one might actually just win. Yeah, I think he just kills me with everything. I want to go back out into Rotom here and try to see what he clicks. If it's like Weather Ball, Hyper Voice. Volt Switch. Makes me kind of mad I sacked off Gengar now. So, Heliolisk kills. This kills Rotom. But now I just go into this thing and I click Fire Punch. Because no matter what, we both die here. I click Fire Punch. Just if he flip turns and goes into Ferrothorn. It doesn't matter, he's dead here and I'm dead here. It's a crit, that did not matter. Barraskewda kills Dredagon. Dredagon kills Barraskewda. I go into Urshifu here. He gets to go Heliolisk. How many seconds? He has 26. He gets to click Thunder here. How many more turns of rain is there? There's 3. I don't win this. I don't think, at least. I have to go out into Arcanine. Yeah, I shouldn't have sacked off Bronzong like I did, because that was my way of dealing with this. He's gonna go for Thunder. He gets the para. That kind of sucks. That does 197 to 103. That did 94. He has a chance to kill me here. But I'm just going to go for the flamethrower and try to get damage on whatever comes in. I could have... Nope, he's going to go for Weather Ball. Helio kills Arcanine. So I believe I'm going to lose this 4-0. Yep, I lose week 1 4-0. If only I brought like Sucker Punch, because how much would I have done here? Sucker Punch would have killed this thing a while ago and I would have won, which is unfortunate. And Helio kills Urshifu. But GG to Matt. He's a great dude, great pal. So it's okay. So it's only a 3-0. That makes me feel just a little bit better. But anyways, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Go check out Matt. Great dude, great content creator. I believe at this point, once this video goes up, he'll be at 300 subscribers. He's grown an insane amount in the past month. So go check him out. As I've said that already. So next week we gotta keep this game out of our heads. We gotta just keep on trying, so we can pick it up. We've done it before. We've started off terrible, then made playoffs, so we just gotta try that. So thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. Peace.